Welcome back to another Pickslate episode. Before we get started on today's projects, let's take a look back at what we did last time. First, we took on the Ender Dragon in true style, with an epic fighting montage that I really enjoyed making, so if you haven't checked it out already, go back and watch it. Then, we decided to fight the Wither. You know, the really easy way where you put it under the portal in the end and then just let it suffocate itself. Well, it didn't quite turn out that way, and we made a huge mess. But finally, after a little help from one of our Pickslate members called Pixelhead, we managed to defeat the Wither, and we got our hands on one of these bad boys. Oh yeah. And in between episodes, I spent some time setting up these walls, just an outline so I could see roughly where I wanted the walls for the island to go. Now you may be surprised by this, but just this 1 block high outline took a full shulker of endstone. So I've got a funny feeling that this project's going to be much bigger than I originally planned. I've also been putting that beacon to good use, and I've mined out this large area to get lots of resources. Pro tip, if you guys don't want lots of mobs spawning around you when you're mining an area this big, hit a couple of big slimes, and they'll turn into these little slimes, and once you've got enough of them, they prevent other mobs from spawning, and they don't hurt you. So yeah, if you can put up with the constant splatting of their jumping, that could work for you. It worked for me. Now you're all caught up, so let's get on with today's episode. So we're going to be getting our redstone hats on this episode because we need to build some quality of life improvements around the base. And I've been thinking long and hard about where to put the farms because I'm not sure what I'm actually going to be doing with the inside of this island yet. And I realised I don't really need to put it on the inside of the island at all because I've been planning the outskirts of the island and I'm going to be building a bunch of towers. And I was thinking I could just put these farms vertically and store them inside the towers themselves. So guys, Cheese has just posted in the group chat that he has stocked netherite ingots in his shop, and I am over the moon about this. I'll be able to go around in full netherite again. I can't wait. It is 20 diamonds each though. 20. Oh no, wait, no, it's not 20 diamonds, it's 2 diamond blocks, so it's just under 20 diamonds. I believe I have that, but I did leave it over at the island. Good news is I live right here. And I've actually got the chunk border set up because I'm about to plan out where I'm going to put the first tower. Okay, so I'm back, and now I don't want to be greedy and take all of these. So how many has he got? 1. Right, I need boots. I need a sword, a helmet, leggings, and chest plate. So that's 5. I think I need 1 more for a diamond sword, but I'm not sure I've got enough. So that will have to do for now. I may be back. I may definitely be back for more. Okay, so we're really doing this right now. We're just re-enchanting all of our gear again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did I say re-enchanting? I meant re-netheriting. I mean, what's the word for that? I don't know. I don't know the word for that. But hey, we have some very shiny looking armor now. Let's take this off for the full effect. Oh yeah. Back to the netherite. And speaking of getting back to the netherite, we need to get back to building. So I've got this chunk border set up because I was thinking about where is going to be the best place to store these farms and where is the best place to put a tower. And I've got to say, they're in really inconvenient positions. I hate the chunk boundaries right now. So I was thinking about putting something like right here in this chunk. Turns out though, this isn't a chunk. This is like in between 2 chunks. And also it's just a bit too far away from where the main base is going to be. But then it hit me like a ton of bricks. I think the best place to build this is going to be right here. We're actually going to extend the land a little bit. It's going to be a little bit difficult because of all the water, but do you know what? I think it'll look great in the end. Okay, now I promise I'm really going to get to building that tower. So let's jump to a little bit of a time lapse, shall we? Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same.
live? Was I needed? Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized inherent pain, pumping through my veins. Eyes in flames, call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the safe I embrace inside of me. I only fuel the fire. But is it wrong for me to fight against the balance of my power? History in halves, one brain. I will break the chain. Oh no, tokori wa yobu. Moeru rame koru to boku no ai to kirai ni iru. Oh no, tokori wa yobu. Moeru rame koru to boku no ai to kirai ni iru. I love, I hate the same.
So 3 hours later, and this is what we've got. And I've got to be honest, I didn't expect it to take that long. I thought this was going to be really quick because the farms are pretty easy, but it did take a little bit longer than I thought. And I think that's just because the farms were stacked vertically. So at the bottom, we've got 2 pumpkin farms. Then we've got a storage level. The level above that is a melon farm. And then we've got a sugarcane farm, a bamboo farm, and at the very top, we've got a kelp farm. And I'll quickly go for a fly around so you can see from every angle. There we go. So a lot of it is... Oh, and I forgot, we've got the cactus farm as well. A few bits of this are enclosed. That's mainly the sugarcane farm and the bamboo farm are on this level and they're enclosed there. But hopefully you got a good idea of what they look like from the time lapse. And at the very top here, I'm actually really pleased with this little kelp farm that I've done. It's quite nice. It all gets filtered into the middle down here. That's where the other farms items get filtered to as well. And then I just need to connect them up to the storage system, which I'm going to be doing a little bit later in this episode. So with this, we've still got a little bit to do, and it's pretty obvious what that is. We actually need to put the actual walls of the tower on the tower, because right now it's just like a sort of... I don't even know. It's just like layers of floating farms, I suppose. I'm going to be doing all of that in a little bit, but first I thought we could go over to the shopping district, take a look on the progress that's happened over there, and take all of the items that I gathered from our mining session a little bit earlier over there. Also, there's been a little bit of progress here on the Nether Hub as well. So we've got the sort of roadway in place. I think it's going to look really good when it's done. They're going to be really wide, and under here is actually soul sand. So I don't have what's it called? What's that thing called? Soul speed. I don't have soul speed on my boots yet, so there's no point in me using it. But actually, it's big enough to fly. So who needs soul speed when you can just fly? But this is what we've got so far. There's been a couple of shops get made, see, down there. So this is going to be the main part. We're going to have the town hall here. And on this part, we're going to be having a library and some other sort of community builds. Then on the next level, we're going to have high-end shops. So all of the high-end shops are going to be down here. And then down here is where the bulk of the shops will probably be, to be honest. So I think this is LZ's shop. And then there's a couple more shops go up as well. This is going to be a new one as well. Push. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so you'll notice a lot of the lanterns are not done. And for the lanterns, they need dark oak fences. They need lightning rods. They needed anvils. And they needed cobbled deep slate for these bits here. So that's why I've brought the shulker here. Also, we've got a wall. LZ built this beautiful looking wall that separates the main city from Greytown, which I think a lot of our shops are going to be out in Greytown, I'm not going to lie. And this is going to be sort of like a free-for-all. You know, you can build what you want there, with the exception of a couple of things. So I hope to build a shop at this level, a shop at that level, and then a bunch of shops over there. But I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting where, to be honest. Okay, so it doesn't look like they need lights or quartz in this area, so I think I'm just going to take those home, because if I don't have to donate them, then I won't. But they do need smooth stone, which I can work on. I can get some smooth stone for them, because I've got plenty of stone from that mining session, so I just need to smelt all that up. And this is just a slightly better view of it, so like I said, so Town Hall's going to be going right there, all of the expensive shops here, all of the other shops sort of around, basically, like in this area, this area. And I think we're going to have like a games district in this chunk of land here. And then this is Greytown over there. Maybe Greytown will expand and just be everywhere. It would be super cool if by the end of this season, all of this stuff, all of this map is completely taken up with cool builds. That would be amazing. Oh look, turns out they need quartz for the nether hub, so I may as well donate that here while I'm here. And do they need lights? Do they need torches? I doubt they need torches. So I will take those with me. So we're back here. I'm going to be building a collection area and just some way to collect all of the loot that comes from this farm off camera. But what you are going to see next is another time lapse of me building up the walls. Wish me luck. So what do you guys think about this then? I'm not going to lie, I think it's pretty decent. There's still a bunch of stuff I need to do to it, like decorate it for one. We're obviously quite limited in block choice for this because I really wanted something like a limestone, but turns out it's not in the game. I even tweeted to Mojang. I want limestone, goddammit. But actually, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. I think the end stone combinations have just about worked for me. And I've actually done a little bit more to the top than what you've seen on camera as well. So in that time lapse, I actually finished before I did this. And I'm really pleased with this, actually. I think it looks really good. I love the combination of colours. This just reinforces the fact now that I know I can use this tiled slate with the end stone because I just think it looks so good. The contrast is fantastic. And the last thing I want to do is add a door because I can't actually get into where the chest was. But we're not going to do that now. We're going to drop off some of this smooth stone that I've smelted up over to the shopping district. And then we actually need to give out an award because, as you guys may know, in episode 2, I started a new award scheme called the Gwent Berries Award. And they go out to anybody who produces basically really good content. And I've picked the winner for this week and you'll find out in a little while, so stay tuned for that. But let's get over to the shopping district. Okay, so we're here back at the shopping district and we just need to drop off some smooth stone and then we can be on our merry little way. Smooth stone. Oh, there's already plenty in here, but oh well, I've smelted up a bunch more anyway. Now, the next thing we need to do is present the winner of the Gwent Glowberries Awards with their glow berries. The problem is, I don't actually know where they live. So this is going to be a fun 5 minutes when I figure that out. Okay, I have found it, and oh my gosh, this person's base is by far, the best base on the server right now. Officially, like, Gwent stamp of approval, this base is 100% the best so far. I'm not going to say that it's going to be the best forever, but just look at this place. What a beautiful scene as you come out through the nether portal. Fantastic. Really, really good base. Really good base. This is, of course, if you haven't been watching his episodes or his streams, this is Vlo's base, and Vlo is new to this server, but he's not new to YouTube, so go and check him out. He's actually very, very good, very good content creator, also a very, very good streamer, and that is why he's actually won the Globe Breeze Awards. You see, a couple of weeks ago, I tuned into one of his streams, and this is a talent that all streamers need, but not all of them have. And Vlo is very, very good at it. When I tuned in, he made me feel like I was the only person in that chat that mattered. And that is not easy to do. That's just amazing. Honestly, it's such a good trait. But it wasn't just me. It was everybody. He included everybody in this, and yeah, I'm lost for words. It was such a good stream. It was so engaging. Hat off to you. It was a fantastic stream, and you just did a really good job. So you 100% deserve the Gwent Glowberries. Now I need to find a good place to put these. I think, sticking in theme, I'm going to put this on his porch, so I'll pop the Glowberries literally right here above his door, so he should be able to see it. And then we'll leave a sign just to let him know why he won the award. There we go. So I've said, congratulations, you're this week's winner of the Gwent Berries Award for making me feel special in your stream chat. Okay guys, so I just wanted to have a really quick chat with you all just to say thank you very much for watching the episodes I've been producing so far, and that I've got great content coming up in the future for Pickslate. I also wanted to get to know you guys a little bit better and give you guys the opportunity to get to know me better. So if you have anything that you want to discuss or anything that you want brought up in future episodes, any questions you may have for me, please leave them down in the comment sections below and I'll pick it up in future episodes. So unfortunately, I'm all out of time for today's episode. If you did like the episode today, please go ahead and hit that like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, if you really liked it, then hit the bell icon as well. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm Gwent Gamer. Goodbye.